not only persecuted, but being forced to genocidal conditions where people, are being forced sterilization, and where people are being, monitored and tracked in a really high degree. So I think I certainly don't agree with it. I think it's a really terrible way to treat people.
If I was aware looking at a product that this would be coming from those camps, yes, I would make that conscious decision. If I cannot make that out, just during my regular shopping experience, that would probably not cross my mind.
And I wish there was a way for some organizations from the world, some world organizations, to go in and put a stop to it, or at least check it. I think it's disgraceful.
We have a lot of laws in the United States that could hold corporations liable if they used human trafficking or forced labor in their supply chains.
Well, these laborers that are making these products in China are all bought by consumers in America and other places, so we need to connect those dots and realize that rather than boycotting and yelling at them, there are things that we need to do ourselves to be able to solve these issues and to smooth out these roadblocks, because we're the ones buying these products.
Because all along there has been an awareness about that not just China but other places are engaged in these things, but particularly in the Chinese case because of the fact that it's not just labor or economic matters, but also the fact that there's something more of a political.
There are plenty of other Southeast Asian countries that produce garments very cost effectively that I would prefer to buy from than China.
Obviously, the United States and China, we have a very complicated relationship, but those are certainly not practices that I want to support with my dollar. So I do try to be more of an informed consumer when it comes to those types of things.
We can comment on each other's policies, and possibly on a public forum like United Nations, we can express our opinions, but I think we should strictly restrict our interference into other countries' sovereignty. I don't want you coming into my country and telling me how to live life. I wouldn't want to go to China and tell them how to live their life.
I don't think they care if people are disgusted with the way they're treating humans. So I wish we could. I think there is. I don't know exactly what it is, but I just don't think it's going to do any good right now.
They could bring lawsuits against corporations that are using the forced labor in their supply chains. So that's one way that I think the U.S. could probably crack down on what's happening right now.
It's decisions that we make as consumers walking into these stores. So we need to be able to understand the connections between these issues and to be able to make these things change in the right way, because if we continue to buy things from these stores, they're not going to change anything because they're continuing to make a profit and they're continuing business as usual.